Ready.
This is Phil Pransley and Liam Lehane reporting from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Today we will be talking about the quickly rising issue of the correlation between life expectancy and ethnicity. While the gap between ethnicities and life expectancies has gotten smaller over the past century or so, it still remains large enough to be a problem. Before we dive into this topic, let us give a quick clarification of what life expectancy is.
So life expectancy can be defined as the average period of time a person can expect to stay alive. Some gaps we see in life expectancy in the United States are normal, such as females having a higher life expectancy than males by 4.8 years, but others can be a little troubling. This can be seen in that in 2009, the average life expectancy of a white male was around 76 years, while the average life expectancy for an African American male was only around 71 years. We will talk more about this in a few minutes. However, this is the only main area of concern. As we can see, that Latino Americans and Asian Americans have the highest life expectancies of all of the ethnicities. It is hard to make a judgment at the present moment on Native Americans due to overall lack of data. In my opinion, the United States should try to model some other countries you would probably never expect. These countries could include Monaco and Macau, which have the top two life expectancies with 89.63 and 84.46 years, respectively. Some reasons for these countries include incredible life expectancies are their superb healthcare systems and their diets. We will now shift to try and give you our opinions on the possible correlation between life expectancy and ethnicity.
So me and Phil believe that you need to look no farther than social justice and psychology for answers to why there is some significant problems with life expectancy here in the United States. We'll first define social justice as justice in terms of the distribution of wealth, opportunities, and privileges within a society. And we'll further define social justice into distributive justice, which is perceived fairness of how rewards and costs are shared by group members. Now, we believe this connects to our topic in that distributive justice can be seen where there's a dip in life expectancies for certain ethnicities, and this can be assumed due to a lack of proper health care or education, such as seen in our top two life expectancy countries in Monaco and Macau. And this is shown, and the status shown where white males with over 16 years of education survive up to 16 years longer than African American males who have 12 years or less of education. These life expectancies simply don't go down because of a choosing to not educate themselves, but more than likely a chance that they're not given a proper opportunity to get educated as well as others. For psychology, we believe the concept of the availability heuristic would fit well for our topic. Availability heuristic is a mental shortcut that relies on immediate examples that come to a given person's mind when evaluating a specific topic, concept, method, or decision. We believe this relates to our topic in that we see a dip in life expectancies in certain areas of the country for different ethnicities. We see the lowest life expectancies for the Latino Americans around the border of Mexico and the United States. We believe this could be an idea that these people are holding a grudge against them due to all the things they hear and the fact that they believe they're relying to their country at some points to keep out some of the terrible Latino Americans. But that's a common misconception, as they're just referring to the Mexican drug cartels. We also believe that if you look at the dip in African Americans' life expectancies, a severe dip can be seen in the South, in the same areas we saw the Jim Crow laws and segregation. We believe this is due to a lack of racism never disappearing over time, more than you'd expect, and the people still holding a slight belief in their head, although it might be a subconscious mind. Overall, we believe this is how our opinion can be seen through psychological concepts and through social justice issues.